From NBC News World Headquarters in New York, this is NBC Nightly News with Brian Williams.
Good evening, and now this heat wave we've been covering has turned fatal. That makes even what is traditionally the hottest week of summer in some very big U.S. cities a very different matter. Now half the country, 24 states, are under heat advisories and warnings. It's just plain brutal, from the population centers in the east to the fires burning in the west. We have all of it covered tonight. We want to begin with NBC's Stephanie Gosk in Brooklyn, New York, on a hot Thursday night in the city. Stephanie, good evening.
Good evening, Brian. Well, this is a pretty good place to cool off if you're a kid in New York. Today was actually the hottest day so far. JFK Airport hit 100 degrees. That's a record for July 18, but it was rough all over.
Enough is enough. All along the East Coast and stretching through the plains, people are crying uncle. Already tough, hot jobs are nearly unbearable. Early this morning, engine 221 was called to a 3-alarm blaze in Brooklyn. In this heat, a fire like that needs even more firefighters.
The heat is hard, and that's why we got to try to rotate them more frequently.
85 pounds of gear. Joe Decker was sweating bullets just showing it to us.
Do you have gear in here too?
Yeah, we have tools in here too. We have a flashlight.
Adding to the misery, air quality warnings along the East Coast. Officials warned people sensitive to ozone to spend less time outdoors. The dogs can suffer too. In Chicago, Lake Michigan is an irresistible draw.
She usually doesn't like the beach, but with this hot weather, even she's going in the water.
At emergency rooms in multiple cities, including St. Barnabas in the Bronx, doctors are seeing the compound effect of 5 days of 90-plus temperatures. More than half of the calls these paramedics get in the Bronx are heat-related.
It builds on you, and your body isn't used to that 100-degree weather, and all of a sudden, it comes out of nowhere and you just pass out. You know?
In Alabama, a 1-year-old died after being left in the car by his mother. Emergency responders couldn't save him.
What's remarkable about this heat wave is how long it's lasting. For example, in New York City, you look at 150 summers, and we've only had a stretch of heat like this 20 times.
Mark Thompson feels like he's fighting a losing battle, trying to keep his freezers running at the Brooklyn ice cream factory.
It's kind of a love-hate relationship with heat. The ice cream business needs the warm weather, but when it's this hot, nobody even wants to come outside.
For now, the ice cream is still frozen, and the good news is the worst of the heat may soon be over.
Only one day of this weather left. It breaks on Saturday. I'll probably be standing right here until then. Brian?
Stephanie Gosk in Brooklyn for us tonight. Stephanie, thanks. And now to where it